Okay, I'm going to be installing some kartBoy endlinks. So here is you guys just got to make sure that you knock out this bolt and it falls on the floor. You position the right, the right ends in the right places. So the bigger bolt end goes towards the top because that's the longer, bigger bolt that they supply with for the kit. It goes to the upper sway bar. So what I found was easiest was to um, install the stock bolt a little bit, put one of the washers on, and then slide your end link in so it's slid in, and then you take the bolt and you slide it through the rest of the way. So after you position it, line it up with the other hole, go ahead and slide this bolt. I guess I reposition the camera to kind of show how it's going in here. So see, I slid the other spacer, the bigger ones go to the bottom, and I slid it in, and now I slide the bolt all the way through. Now I do not have the springs attached because I'm lowering the car, so this kind of makes it a little easier. It's really not that bad doing it with the springs on. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to get the stock ones off. So if you're doing springs, this is a good time to upgrade. Dokie, make sure that you actually install the spring before you try to connect the sway bar, unlike me, because you cannot install a spring after you connect the end link. Alright, so go ahead and you install the bolt washer, and then the next to the sway bar on the left side you have that other washer, the thinnest one, and then you just put a nut and a washer, and then go ahead and just tighten that down, and you're pretty much done. That's one way of doing it. If you're doing springs, like I said, I'll go ahead and show you how to do it the other way. If you're not doing springs, which is kind of a little more pain in the butt, but it's possible. Let's go ahead and remove your old end link, as I am doing here, I guess. So like I did before, I'm going to stick the bolt in a little bit, and then I'm going to stick the fat washer, one of the two fat washers in, and I'm going to slide the end link in through, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the other fat washer, slide it down, and yeah, so once you get it lined up on both sides, you can go ahead and just slide the bolt all the way through, just like that, and then stick the nut on, obviously, and then just go ahead and just make sure that you do the smaller hole on the bottom and the fatter hole on the top, and then you just go ahead, just like the other side, stick the the bolt washer, and stick it through the end link, and then put the thinner spacer on. Then just pull your sway bar, or you kind of got to move it. See how I'm adjusting the sway bar to get it lined up with the hole that I want. Stick it through and put the nut on. It's pretty basic. Yeah, I think the hardest part is just getting the stock end link off, because they can be kind of a pain in the butt, because you got to use the tool sometimes, the triple square, to get in the end of it. This one, both ends of the stock one, both ends where you stick the triple square in, they both just snapped off, so it came off super easy actually. See here, I'm manipulating the sway bar a little bit with the pry bar, so I can go ahead and line up the upper hole and tighten it down. So you can see it's pretty basic to do these. It's really not that big of a deal at all. So yeah, alright, go ahead, install, I guess, any other one just like this. Some you have to preload depending on which company you choose. And let me think, say a lot. I feel like I say a lot. Am I saying a lot? Some of them you you have to lower the car and adjust the, how much preload you want on it or whatever, but it's just easiest to go. Most people just switch over to the metal ones because they feel like the plastic ones are cheaper. I ran the stock plastic ones and tracked my car and never had a problem with them snapping. They may bend or flex, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, just go ahead and tighten these down and just let it rip, I guess. Alright everybody, I guess I will catch you later in the next one, and I hope you enjoy this. Alright, bye.